This is Nathan Vonk for SGTV. By the end of the 1930s, Dan Lutz had established himself as one of the premier regionalist painters of the West Coast. After attending the Art Institute of Chicago in the late 20s, he won a prestigious fellowship that paid for his requisite grand tour of Europe and had avoided the worst effects of the Great Depression. In 1932, he moved to Southern California to finish his formal education at USC, and upon graduation was immediately awarded a professorship at the university. Up to this point, he had followed the prescribed path to artistic success, but from this point forward, his development was anything but typical. His experimentation with bold, bright watercolors distinguished him from his peers in the California Watercolor Society. And as Lutz moved into oil painting, he developed a vigorous, expressionist brushstroke that established him as an outlier among the great artists of the day. In 1940, Lutz began to show his work at the Dalzell Hatfield Gallery, Los Angeles' premier gallery to buy paintings by European modernists like Van Gogh, Matisse, Cézanne, and Emile Nolde. It was his first of 25 exhibitions at the gallery over the next 30 years. If the 1940s marked the maturation of Lutz's unique style, the 1950s saw the amplification of that style through an emphasis on paint application and the increased use of radical color relationships for maximum emotional impact. Pictorial content took a back seat to surface texture and painterly energy. From the second half of the 1950s, Lutz found inspiration from increasingly frequent trips to Mexico. The bold colors he encountered there quickly found their way onto his canvases, as did allusions to some of the great Mexican artists of the day. Lutz's success at Dalzell Hatfield was great enough that by 1952 he no longer needed to teach to supplement his income. Eventually, his paintings found their way into the private collections of important figures from the entertainment industry, like Bob Hope, Ingrid Bergman, Bing Crosby, and Artie Shaw, just to name a few. But they were also acquired by many of the nation's most important public institutions, including the Metropolitan, the Whitney, the de Young, LACMA, the Art Institute of Chicago, and the Philadelphia Museum of Art. Dan Lutz is without peer in the history of California art. His mixture of expressionist technique and Fauvism palette was a unique combination of modernist influences that retains its emotional impact to this day. He emphasized the physical quality of oil paint in a way that paralleled the abstract expressionists, though his work only ever flirted with full-blown abstraction. This exhibition highlights the originality and genius of one of Southern California's most progressive mid-century artists. Dan Lutz, Original Expression, will be on view from October 2nd through December 28th.